All right. Let's move to the last one. I'm going to be very quick with this. I had to throw in a little G5 sprinkle
On the
to keep our
CW.
show us. Yes, the CW and Barstool will put it out there for free. Jake March on the call. It's a fun one to watch because it's very gambling oriented, even though it's not supposed to be. Big Cat, Dave Portnoy, they're going to be on the mic and they're going to drop the lines. They try not to, but they put 25 grand on it and it just makes it a fun game to watch. Ohio wins it in overtime last year. Electric bowl game. I expect more of the same this year. You got a really good Toledo team rolling in. Obviously, we got to start with the opt-outs, and the biggest one on paper, DeQuan Finn, who's already committed to Baylor. Outside of that, we're getting a pretty realistic game. However, DeQuan Finn, you make up 62% of Toledo's offensive production. We're going to see quite a different Toledo team. It's a Toledo team that couldn't find anything to do with him on the field against Miami of Ohio in the MAC championship. Craig Bowles coaching his final game at Wyoming, a coach who won 3 FCS national titles and went 104-32 in his time at NDSU, coaching his last game ever. The Nebraska play as well. He was on Tom Osborne's staff, just a college football living legend and a gritty program like Wyoming playing in a bowl game. Let me drop this stat for you for all you past homers at 1-4 in their last 5 bowl games. Toledo is. Wyoming 3-1, and that loss came last year in the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl. They've been here before. This is a Craig Bull play to the max. My favorite pick I've given you all year. Take Wyoming outright in this game to cover, to take them all because they're going to win this game handily. Toledo's got nothing on them. It's a gritty program, and they're going to come out with a gritty win in Arizona. I love this matchup. JP, who you got?
I'd take a Wyoming. Simple. I don't think the MAC is that great. I don't think Toledo was that great. I think you found that out in the conference title game. You lose your quarterback that literally made you walk, as you pointed out with those stats, Parks. I think you take Wyoming here. That's a team that they're always battling. They're always in games, even if they get down. And 3.5 is not big. It's not going to be a 35-45 game, but this team could win 21-13, and I'll take Wyoming.
If you look at the G5 teams, you got to also kind of take a look at the Power 5 teams that they played throughout the year. You got Toledo. Okay, they went and played a very unexpectedly bad Illinois team and just lost. Honestly, probably should have won the game. And then you have a Wyoming team who played a few good Power 5 teams, including the college football playoff Texas Longhorns, who we're about to talk about. So that's another thing you got to look into. Jake, round us out. Who you got in this one?
Yeah, without question. I think it's Wyoming for everything that you both laid out. I hope Andrew Peasley plays another magnificent game
So
like the
do
last
I.
time I watched him play against Texas Tech, of one of the
Kid's
more
gritty,
underrated
man.
games.
Kid's
One of the
gritty.
more underrated games of the year. I could see another one going out for his coach. So 3.5 seems short for a Toledo team that couldn't move the ball in Miami of Ohio with the Quan Finn. So
All right, there it is. That's a clean sweep for Wyoming. Knowing Reese, he's a good man. He'll pick Wyoming. Enjoy.